weakness is loud. It speaks before you open your mouth. It walks into every room 5 seconds before you do. It shows in your posture. It leaks out through every excuse you whisper to yourself in the dark. It's written all over your soft habits, your comfort, your hesitation, your silence, your fake confidence. You think you're hiding it. You think nobody notices. But the world smells fear. It sees weakness. It watches your indecision and it moves around you like you don't matter. Because right now, you don't. You're not feared. You're not respected. You're not even considered a threat. Because your weakness is loud. It's louder than your goals. Louder than your grind. Louder than your potential. And it's drowning out the man you were supposed to become. You think you're quiet, humble, focused, but you're just scared. You're just soft. You're just hoping no one notices how lost you are, but everyone sees it. They see it when you walk like you're unsure. They hear it when your words are empty. They feel it when you show up with no fire. You were supposed to be dangerous. You were supposed to be sharp. You were supposed to walk like a man who's already won battles no one saw. But you gave in to comfort. You chose ease. You bowed to pleasure. And now your weakness screams through your body, your gut, your discipline, or what's left of it. You want respect. Then you better kill whatever's making you soft. You better stop hiding behind your potential like it's a shield. Potential is meaningless if it's never weaponized. Nobody fears what you could be. They only fear what you've proven. And right now, you've proven nothing. Because your weakness still leads. It still wins. It still talks you out of doing the hard things. And you listen. Every time. You let it talk you out of early mornings. You let it talk you into scrolling instead of training. You let it talk you into comfort food, easy sleep and justifications. And you wonder why nothing's changing. You wonder why you still feel stuck. You wonder why you don't feel like a man anymore. Because you gave your life to weakness. And weakness doesn't care if it destroys you slowly. You wake up tired because your soul is tired. Not from effort, but from running. Running from pain. Running from responsibility. Running from the version of you that demands more. You think doing the bare minimum is enough, but you forgot that average men die invisible. Your weakness doesn't hide, it performs. It shows up in the way you react to pressure. It shows up in how quickly you blame others. It shows up every time you quit early, lower your standards, or fake your effort. Weakness isn't invisible. It's just familiar. You've worn it for so long that it fits like a second skin. Do you want to be feared? Start showing up when your mind tells you not to. Start silencing the voice that feeds you reasons to rest. Start building actions so consistent that weakness can't live there anymore. Discipline is the antidote. Suffering is the cure. You can't think your way out of weakness. You have to beat it into submission. No one's coming to save you. No one's going to hold your hand and walk you into greatness. It's on you. And if you can't face that, you'll stay loud in all the wrong ways. Loud in failure. Loud in excuses. Loud in mediocrity. Loud in regret. You were supposed to be dangerous, but you're too emotional, too distracted, too easily broken. A strong man does what's necessary even when it kills his comfort. You avoid discomfort like it's fire, but discomfort is where real men are forged. You don't get power without pain. You don't get silence without sacrifice. Your weakness is in every "I'll do it later." It's in every snoozed alarm. It's in every skipped workout. Every half-hearted effort. every fake hustle, every time you speak more than you execute. You don't need motivation. You need war. You need pain. You need pressure so intense it forces you to choose between your weakness and your evolution. Right now, you're losing that war. But it doesn't have to stay that way. Because once you silence your weakness, that's when the real voice comes out. The one built on fire. The one that doesn't shake. The one that walks into the room and people feel it before you speak a word. That version of you is waiting, but he won't emerge in comfort. He only comes through the fight. You say you want more, then act like it. Because right now your life is proof that you've been negotiating with fear. You've been bowing to delay. You've been shaking hands with distraction. And now your weakness has a voice louder than your ambition. You can't hide from it anymore. It's in your body. It's in the way you flinch when things get hard. It's in the way you fold when life doesn't go your way. It's in the way you talk tough but live soft. You don't need more advice. You don't need more inspiration. You need to go to war with yourself. War with your habits. War with your comfort. War with the version of you that keeps faking effort and calling it work. Weakness hates accountability. It wants silence. It wants soft days, soft minds, soft discipline, and it will whisper every lie it has to keep you there. You've done enough. You need rest. You're not ready yet. It speaks in comfort, but its goal is death. Death of your edge. Death of your hunger. Death of your greatness. You know you've got more, but you won't get to it with weak routines. You won't unlock it with emotion. You won't earn it with apologies. You have to become colder. You have to stop waiting for the world to validate your grind. You have to stop hoping someone will recognize your pain and hand you peace. Peace is earned. Discipline is how. Your weakness has been loud for too long. It's controlled your schedule, controlled your self-talk, controlled your decisions. And every day you let it, you're burying the savage inside you one soft compromise at a time. But there's another voice in you, quieter, angrier, stronger. The one that tells you to move, to stop waiting, to stop crying, to stand up and take control. That voice gets louder every time you say no to comfort. Every time you do the hard thing. Every time you suffer on purpose. You want to kill your weakness. Starve it. Drown it in discipline. Smother it with structure. Surround it with pressure. Because only through pain do you become who they can't ignore. And only when you silence your weakness do they finally hear your power. You weren't born to be soft. You weren't born to play small. You weren't made to flinch, hesitate, and explain your hunger. You were built to dominate. You were built to walk through fire and not look back. But weakness taught you how to survive, not how to win. It taught you how to wait, how to cope, how to shrink. But now it's time to teach it who's really in control. You don't conquer the world until you conquer yourself. You don't win until your excuses die. You don't rise until your ego breaks. You don't lead until your weakness fears you. This world doesn't care what you want. It cares what you build, what you bleed for, what you repeat without applause, what you commit to when no one claps. Your weakness has been screaming, and every time you let it win, you make yourself forgettable. You become another man who almost made it, who almost got disciplined, who almost became dangerous. But almost is for cowards. You're either him, or you're nobody. You're either undeniable, or invisible. You're either hard to break, or easy to replace. And all of that comes down to one thing, whether or not you silence your weakness, Whether or not you wake up tomorrow and do what must be done. Whether or not you choose war over rest. Suffering over softness. Purpose over pleasure. Because at the end of all this, there will only be two types of men. The ones who build discipline and the ones who build regret. So say it out loud. Your weakness is done leading. Your doubt is done speaking. Your hesitation is done deciding your future. You were not made to survive. You were made to conquer. So kill the comfort. Kill the excuses. Kill the weakness. And let them hear your silence when you finally move with nothing soft left in you.